Hello, Namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. India's moment is finally here. The G20 summit is underway. Just some time back, US President Joe Biden landed in New Delhi. He's meeting India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi at his residence. Earlier, Prime Minister Modi met the leaders of Bangladesh and Mauritius. He has more than 15 bilaterals planned this weekend. This is above and beyond the sessions that he would chair as the G20 host. The summit is the climax of the meetings that India held this year, all the work that has gone into the G20 over the past few months. This is the climax of that, and while this is a great opportunity to showcase India and its leadership, the challenges are real. The divide between the West and the East is growing. Can New Delhi bridge these differences? We'll be tracking the events through the weekend. Meanwhile, in other news, the US wants to build a rail line in West Asia with India's help. China's crackdown on the iPhone has led to a $200 billion loss for Apple, and the age-old debate of Messi versus Ronaldo has finally been put to rest. Ronaldo declares that the rivalry is over. All this and more coming up. The headlines first. China flexes its muscle again in the disputed South China Sea. The Philippines says Chinese vessels interfered with its mission to a military outpost. Beijing claims almost the entire waterway. Trillions of dollars of trade passes through the disputed South China Sea every year. Clashes resume between rival factions in Lebanon's largest Palestinian refugee camp. More than 20 people have been injured. Ain al-Helway is home to more than 60,000 refugees. It was created for Palestinians who fled during the 1948 Arab-Israeli war. A disgraced Turkish crypto founder has been sentenced to over 11,000 years in jail. You heard that right, 11,000 years in jail. Todex chief Faruk Ozer was found guilty of money laundering and fraud. He fled to Albania in 2021. In June, Ozer was extradited to Turkey. Hong Kong flooded by its heaviest rainfall in 140 years. Schools closed, stock exchange cancels all trading. The city's streets and few subway stations are underwater. More than 100 injured as authorities issue flash flood warnings. And Jimmy Fallon says sorry to his Tonight Show staff. The apology comes after claims that he created a toxic workplace. Former and current employees said that the talk show host had frequent outbursts on the set.